Right, Jack, we're doing roll call.
Okay.
Joe Corcoran,
Here.
Mitch Cottrell,
Here.
Carl Abels, Jim Cottrell, Bob Goodwin, Anthony Jordan,
Here.
Billy Joe Nicolo, Jack Stewart.
Here. Electronics.
By phone. All right. Quorum has been established.
Thank you. Okay, in front of you should have the minutes of the last meeting.
Make a motion to pass the meeting minutes.
Motion by Anthony to accept the minutes,
I'll second the motion.
second by Mitch. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Minutes accepted. Miss Cindy.
Okay. Hey, when do we get those bright lights around on our street? Or any other street?
They're working on, whenever they get there, they're working on
Those
it.
are nice.
Yep.
I like those lights to come down Korean Street so I can walk at night.
On down every street. Yep.
Did they stop making them now?
No, they're gonna keep going till they're done,
Where are they working on them now? They haven't been?
wherever they show up at. Like I said, they're not telling me where they're doing that, they just come in and put them up and
That is so nice. I can walk outside. But,
Just for you, Cindy.
huh?
Just for you.
Yes, yes. That was nice. Okay, I'm done.
Jonathan?
Hello, everyone.
Aye.
I had stopped in here about 3 weeks ago. Spoke to Miss Wise about insurance for the employees. I meant to be here at the last board meeting, but I got stuck in the snow in Morgantown. So
My name is Jonathan Wilson. I'm with the Whittingham Agencies. We're part of Global Life International. We've been working serving Americans since 1900. We have 100 local offices nationwide. Global Life companies and more policy holders in the life insurance company in the nation. Top financial freight range from AM Best to Better Business Bureau. Also, they were worth stuff to do life and I'm not sure. Anybody like sports? He's asked if you like sports. You want to speak up a little bit? Okay. So, we're the official life insurance of Texas Rangers and Dallas Cowboys and also the Los Angeles Lakers and we're proud partners of the Atlanta Braves. What we do is no cost employers have track with employees much of your benefits. Help employees take care of us, protect their families, help employers and employees save valuable tax dollars. We're definitely offer unique life benefits in our company office. We work on needs-based approach to make sure we offer to the employee makes sense. And we have 2 free introductory offers for every employee. Those will be the accidental death coverage, which because accidental injury is 4 death in the United States. Support that we offer $3,000 for the employee, $3,000 for the spouse, and $1,000 for the child. We also offer a no-cost discount card, right up to 85% discount on vision, hearing, pharmaceuticals, and contract care. Yes, currently offer health insurance for life insurance for our employees. No. They're the union. We have some at-will employees. So we start offers like myriad of benefits to them. Union has their own benefits. Yes, okay. Well, we want to conflict with anything that we offer. So, first thing we offer is our group term life. This covers the age 100, paid up to age 65. So once you turn 65 and retire or leave for any reason, they be done paid for. It's also part of the cost will never go up and payouts will never go down. It's also free tax and helps save some money in the process. Take a 35-year-old male smoker because male smokers are the hardest to insure. 35-year-old male smoker takes whole life policy at home. A $30,000 whole life policy at home. You pay $19.24 a week every week until the day you work pass away. Using our group term policy, you pay $9.99 a week every week until the day you turn 65 and be done paying for it. But this is pre-tax dollars. Actually, pay $7.99 a week until you turn 65 and be done paying for it. So it also saves about $585 a year. We also offer kids policy because 2 of 5 people in the U.S. will be affected by cancer in a lifetime, whether it's a loved one or spouse. So for that, we offer a scheduled benefit plan with no lifetime maximum. Pay for certain things happens, for certain things happen, no lifetime maximum, so it'll keep paying out as long as you fight cancer. Pay for the first charge, chemotherapy, radiation, hospital, private transportation, and give 6 round-trip flight tickets to some specialists for every staff should be needed. We also offer a critical illness policy because every 20 seconds in the U.S. someone has a heart attack or stroke. So like I said, we offer critical illness policy cover stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, organ transplant, total death, covered blindness, pays cash $10 to $50,000 in lump sum. It's also available for cancer policy following the same line. And lastly, one of the things best is the actual match the coverage for the entire family 24 hours a day, or not apply. Pays cash record to the insured using quick claims process in 24 48 hours after a claim was filed, cash deposit in their account, and we do have a list of natural payouts. How it works is we need each employee for a few minutes, provide each employee with 2 free introductory offers, quick needs analysis, and offer technical financial needs. All we would ask is that if any employees choose to protect themselves and their families by policy, they can reduce those with payroll tax and pre-tax dollars. Hey, you're correct. Did you take a breath? Yeah, that's really just not, it's hard to deal with. We can't deal with it. It's comprehensive. Yeah, the part is something back here. Yeah, you don't want before. Alright. Thank you. Good question. Your insurance is something that the employees pay. Yes, like my employer, you put it in and pay you one time. Kind of like Aflac, same way. Similar, yes. So we would come in, as soon as health insurance. I said, insurance health insurance. Something else. Yes. What company? Globe Life Liberty National. Globe Life Liberty National. Thank you.
Ms. Costa.
Yes, is the 2024 audit done yet, or does nobody know here yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. The minutes on the website is still September the 15th, and I think Angela stated she was going to update it once a month. Well, this is November the 24th, so does anybody know when's that going to be updated?
I saw an email today that she had emailed the guy who takes care of the website, that she was emailing him the minutes. Whether that's been done or not, I don't know. But I did see an email that the minutes were gonna be sent to him.
Okay, I know we're probably gonna speak later on the park, but what is the status like of the phase 1 and phase 2 of that park grant? Is that still going on, or has that been?
I think it's kinda at a standstill right now. I know the council had some things to work out with Gibson Thomas, and I think that's what's holding things up.
Okay.
But it has not been forgotten.
Okay, and then, since we're almost at the end of 2025, on these things that we get posted on our door all the time about the water, the DEP.
You'll be getting another one.
So is any of this going to be completed within 2025? Or
Well, we're hoping to. I mean, that's
Or
what we're working.
are we going to get another one, the same thing, or something different?
Hopefully it's gonna be different, because if they get them permits, a lot of them are gonna go away. And the permits just need to be written, they're already taken care of.
But we're going to get that sensor and all that done by the end of 2025?
Yeah, well, not censor, no, but there's a lot of that got to do with permits. So,
Okay, that's all I have. Did I drop something? Yeah, move that out of the way, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody have anything?
no.
Mr. Solicitor, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay, so I did that steel lien, but I don't have it today because Jen put it in the mail, so you should get it.
I got the funds off.
Yeah.
And I got another one today from the mail.
To pay off? Or just one?
The lien.
Oh, okay. The steel one I hadn't done yet, we put that one in the mail, so you get that one too.
Okay.
And I haven't finished the fourth one we did, but we'll get that one done too.
Okay, that's the one on the empty building down there, okay.
Yeah, that's to add to,
Yes, yes,
oh, what's the name of that company? If you said it, I would know it, but whatever, it's the Foodland.
yeah.
There you go.
Jake, thank you. I always think of the Jay Giles band.
That's how I do it.
That's how I remember it. So, right? So anyway, next, I have the ordinance to vacate the previously adopted sleep ordinance. We talked about that last 2 meetings ago. It was advertised. This is the meeting that it's advertised to be enacted. It just says that we would take the solid waste enforcement education program ordinance and that we would vacate it. So, may I have a motion to do that?
I make a motion to do that.
Thank you, Jack.
Motion by Jack, second
Second.
by Anthony. Debate, questions. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed.
Okay. All right. So moving on the agenda, it's the resolution for permitting through McMillan Engineering. I have that resolution. The flat fee was, I forget whether it's $15 or $20, but I don't know if we want to move forward with that or whether we want to think about that some more. But that's what I talked to the lady at McMillan and said that's what the other boroughs were doing. 10?
Tammy?
Yeah, that's Tammy says, so that's exactly right. I talked to Tammy. And that's what she told me the other municipalities were doing. They were taking a flat fee. Please forgive me, I don't remember whether it was 15 or 20. So, but that's what she was telling me. So I don't know if we wanted to enter into the resolution doing the flat fee. I know that Anthony talked about doing one through us. I know that the magistrates are not looking kindly on one through us and one through the engineering. So I would suggest that we do the resolution so we can keep some of the money in the borough. Go ahead, Anthony, you were asking something.
I mean, if they do it, that's fine, but I'm not necessarily in agreement with the flat fee. It should be a flat minimum fee. But if someone comes in here and builds $1 million piece of, $1 million building compared to someone that builds a shack, for example, they're gonna pay the same? That's not right.
No,
Whether it's gonna be $1 million fee, it should be based on a minimum fee and a percentage. If it goes above a certain level.
I understand. What's happening is we're tacking on to their fees. They're doing the certain set of fees no matter what. Like you said, whether they're bringing in 1,000 or 1,000,000, they're doing the same set of fees. I don't necessarily agree with them either, but I just know that's what they're doing. So that's why I offer that. It doesn't matter to me that the option's here for us to do it. We could always do that and do something else later. It doesn't necessarily matter, it's up to you guys, but the resolution is there if we would want to do something. I'm not saying it's the perfect option. I'm not saying we couldn't do something different at another time, but at least allows us to have something.
Well, why don't we do a $25 fee as a minimum up to, let's say, $40,000. And then anything over $40,000 is a percentage based on, let's say, 10%.
Well, the problem is again, I'm limited to what they're doing. We're tacking onto their fees, not.
Is that like double dipping?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's the problem, Anthony. And again, I'm not trying to dissuade anybody, I understand exactly where you're coming from, but we're not setting these things, they are. And all we're doing is trying to get something, the things that they're already doing for us. So,
We're looking to get an administrative fee to cover our costs for keeping track of these permits, that's all.
yeah. So we could say we wanted a flat fee of something. We could not. We could do it and we could always do something else at another time. So it's up to you guys.
Is this going through to water bill?
No.
No, not at all. So this is in case, this would like if you were gonna build a house or something.
Good, build one.
So you're not really recommending,
I just know what Tammy told me, and that's what I was imparting to the board. I know it's not exactly what Anthony wants. I understand what Anthony wants, but the problem is that I'm tacking on to something they've already done. And that's what the county suggested we do, and we're tacking on to something they're already doing for us. If this was our own permits, that would be something, but again, we don't, the county said we had to go through an engineering firm to do this, so we've done what we're told, and we're just trying to get a little bit something for that. It's not a perfect scenario, but it is the scenario we're in.
All right, well, let's do a $25 fee then.
Sounds good to me.
Everybody else?
I'll make the motion.
motion by Mitch, second by Anthony.
Motion to enter into resolution for a $25 flat fee for all permits. Excellent. Okay, moving on. Fees.
How about a vote?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just anxious to go, Jack. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Motion passed.
You got me, Jack. Now I feel bad.
That's all right.
Jack.
Jack made
Jack.
a motion.
Way to pay attention there, Jack.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good man,
should
Jack.
have been
You
here.
got me.
Who seconded it?
I did.
He's out partying, should have been here.
Next up on the solicitor's agenda is a fee schedule for International Property Maintenance Code. To explain to everybody what we're talking about, the borough enacted the International Property Maintenance Code in 2021. There are portions of the International Property Maintenance Code that are unique to each municipality. And for example, back in 2021, not only did we enact the International Property Maintenance Code, but we said that we were going to have particulars in it. For example, that we would insert our borough name, insert some dates, insert things like that. And it says that we're allowed to insert the borough of Point Marion fee schedule. And so that could be done just through a vote through council, because we enacted it, we just have to have a fee schedule. And so the fee schedule I brought with me was such that administration fee $25, reports $25 each, laborly hour $50 an hour, materials, total cost material to be paid by the city, mowing fee, total cost paid by city to have property mowed. I don't know if that's something everybody's okay with. Jack, we mentioned it last month. Is that something that you're okay with, or did we want to make those more money, less money? What were we thinking?
How
I
about,
think $50 an hour for code enforcement is what our standard is.
Okay.
And then you could have a fee, a smaller fee for maybe $25 an hour for clerical, secretarial work on a property. So, we've got someone that's got a code violation, we're expecting a place, come back, we write it up. We got to send them a certified mail, so we got to type it up, this and that, and mail it. And it's got to come back, and it's got to get in the code officer's hands, So that's all, administrative, non-kind of professional work, for which we incur a fee. So I think 25 for that and 50 for an hour for code would cover it, realizing that we add to any liens that we have, costs that McMillan might incur in condemning or inspecting an unsafe structure. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So why don't we do
what about
this?
the grass?
Would that be under code enforcement?
No, like laborly hourly rate was $50 an hour. So if we go cut someone's grass, we bill it at 50. So
Well,
is that
we
okay?
don't cover our cost.
Okay, and that's fine. You might want to say, I just have it was just something to throw out there. You
Yeah.
could change it. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm saying, if we have a union worker do it,
Yeah.
we're losing money right there.
So how much you want to change it to? 75, 100?
I'd say 75 to cover our cost.
Okay. Right.
75 an hour.
Yeah. Jack, I have 25 an hour for administrative fees. Reports $25 each. Laborly hourly rate 75 for an hour. Materials, total material cost paid by whatever we would pay it for. If we would provide material, it would be whatever we paid for. Mowing fee would be total cost paid by city to have property mowed plus administrative fee. Is that okay, Anthony? Yeah. All right. Code enforcement would be 50, 25 for clerical, secretarial. Mailing fees is stated, or filing fees as stated, and then I put the attorney's fees down for 60.
Yeah.
As what I'm getting now. So, is that a fee schedule everybody's sort of okay with?
I'm okay with
Sounds
that.
really good.
Yeah, okay.
We can change it anytime we need.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We have the ability to do that just as long as it's on the agenda. If in the situation we find that these numbers aren't working, we can amend them.
Yeah, the goal is just to cover our cost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Better than what we was covering before.
Well, yeah.
So, okay, so I'd like a motion to insert those fees
I make a motion to insert the fees
into the International Property
in
Maintenance
the
Code.
National Property Maintenance Code.
Motion by Anthony, second.
I'll second it.
Second by Mitch. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And what I'll do, Jack, is I'll type them up so it's in my handwriting now. So I'll type them up so that it's
Yeah.
something that, we could put somewhere, something that we could say, these are the fees as per, the 11/24/25 meeting.
Okay.
Let's see, what else? Those are the things on the agenda. Currently, Anthony gave me a nice stack of stuff to review. I'm not finished with that yet. Sorry, Anthony, I'm not done with my homework yet. And we have to chat about litigation in exec session. So, I don't know if there's anything else. Let me get a look at if there's anything else I could touch on here. Are we going to, I guess we can get to them when we can. I guess we get to unfinished business and new business, we could talk about those other things, so. All right, thank you. Yeah. Till other things come up, but yeah, so that's solicitor's report.
Okay, need a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make a
No,
motion.
give me just a minute. Where are your bills at?
I had them here. I don't know why I have them. Are these the bills? Oh, no, those aren't the bills, I'm sorry.
You didn't get the copy of that? She gave us a copy of it.
No, I never bring your copy. She never sent me a copy.
That was some,
Well, she sent you something. That's
There's no
budget.
bills this time.
That's budget.
No, there's no bills this time. She's, this is the case we have to sign in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, you have,
I can't agree with something that I agreed to, and I'm not gonna see or know about.
generally what happens is that you guys do the motion just so, I'm not saying you would ever not know what was going on, but it gives you the ability to sign something to the next meeting, if that makes sense. And no one's saying you should sign something you don't know about. It just,
No, I'll get that, but
Yeah.
I'm saying if we don't see it, we shouldn't vote on it.
oh, I agree with you.
So there's nothing gonna be that's gonna come up within 2 weeks span, it's gonna be that pressing, that we have to submit a payment for. That's my point.
Okay.
I disagree on that, but that's how, I'm just telling you, I know stuff that did come up and had to be paid.
Yeah, I'd feel better with a motion.
That's not saying we're paying, going out and buying a bunch of stuff. I'm saying this is pay our day-to-day bills. That's what that's all
But
about.
I think that our day-to-day bills are getting paid without us even voting on it. Their electric bills.
Obviously, they weren't.
Well, they are now.
There wasn't, because there was one that we didn't even know about, came up this week, and we had till the 25th to pay it.
I thought she had all that set up on an automatic draft.
She did too, but it wasn't.
Lights going out.
So.
That's what I said.
let me
There's
be the
emergencies
devil-
that come up that
I
you have
get it, but
to.
let me be the devil's advocate, right?
Okay, well, that's why I was being.
I understand, but, so, if I'm gonna understand, she set this up, it's been over a month.
Mhm.
Well, how long has it been, 2 months? It's
I'm
got-
not sure.
I think it's been 2 months. So a utility bill that hasn't came up in the past 2 months, all of a sudden comes up,
Mhm.
then we have to pay by 25th.
Yep. It wasn't on the auto pay.
That's not my point.
She didn't know nothing about it, that's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
She didn't know nothing about it until it came up. Because we have certain, like, the park down here, it has its own electrical service.
I understand that.
Now,
But
you
the-
see, it didn't come out of auto pay.
Right, but the bills just don't not come in. If anything we get is a bill, that's for sure. So I just don't see how, logically, I don't see how it could just all of a sudden come up. Does that make- I don't know if I'm making sense or not.
Yeah, you are.
You're making sense.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is, none of us knew it come up. Until we found a little paper down there on the building down there, it says, hey, your electric's getting shut off to your park. You see what I'm saying?
I understand
So
what you're
now,
saying,
what do we do?
but
Let the electric get shut off, or do we pay the bill?
Even if that's being the case, I'd say that'd be a one in a unique situation, but I can't do it. I can't do it,
And don't do it.
you know?
It shouldn't be done. You said
I'm just,
I disagree. You really need to make this motion in case anything comes up.
How much is a bill?
no, it's not how much a bill is that if a bill comes up. If a bill comes up, we're saying that we're just gonna pay it. Well, if we don't agree with it, or if one person doesn't agree with it, we have no chance to even discuss it because it got paid because if it came up. I can't, in good conscience, do that.
How much was the bill?
There's not a bill. It's if there's a bill.
It's a scenario, Jack.
I think he's making.
What you're expressing mostly is that you want to see, like,
I agree.
early on, we had to sit and sign.
I agree.
That's what you want to get.
I agree.
I do. I absolutely
Let's do
do.
this.
But I can't,
Well, for
I
the
can't do
purposes
this.
of getting through this, I mean, one, somebody can make a motion to pay the bills and you can vote no. That's one option. The other one is
So we're
make a
just gonna pay any
motion,
bill that
go
comes
ahead
in.
and pay the bills with the caveat that
But-
from now on we
no.
want.
If we don't pay the bill, and we have to wait 2 weeks. If we
Then
don't
we
make that
have to wait
motion.
2 weeks,
And then-
if that's the case. I mean, I just, that, to me, it's a illogical business decision to do that.
Yes.
I'd like to call for the motion to pay the bills. Motion's been made.
I second the motion, Jack.
I third it.
Shutters.
So there is a motion.
Jack made the motion, I second the motion.
All in favor, say aye.
No.
Aye. So it's 3-1.
Okay,
Okay.
move on.
For once, I agree with
And
Andrew.
we'll figure this out for the next one.
It's either that or we have an emergency meeting and pay a bill.
Yeah. If that's the case, we do.
What if somehow they forget the
I
water
understand
plant?
your point.
And we,
Well,
we're
then,
gonna let it shut down, or are we gonna wait 2 weeks, or are we
No.
gonna pay the extra money?
But I
Shut it
understand
down
the
and then
point.
they can get it turned
I
around.
not that I don't understand your point.
anyways.
I just don't agree with having the authority of anybody to pay anything that comes in does it. I mean, maybe if the phone call is made to everybody and says, hey, look, we had this bill come in, we
Then
need
you
to
have
get
to
it
have a
paid, then that's fine. You know, we can have a meeting on the phone, but just to give an open caveat to do so,
This is
No.
where problems run into, that's where everybody runs
I
into.
would never do that in my
Doesn't
business, and I would never do that for this,
No.
for here.
Point well taken.
I agree with 100%.
You have the financial report.
Is this the, is that this right here, the balance sheet, talking about?
Yeah.
What's equipment say? Equipment say, what is it?
Where you at?
Third from the bottom, no, fourth from the bottom?
I have no clue, but
Just right above liquid fuels, equipment save?
I have no clue, but
You know what that is, Joe?
What is it?
Equipment state.
Equipment save.
probably where they have it in QuickBooks when it comes. Probably means something else.
When's our next USDA loan payment due? End of the year, or?
I think it's.
Oh, we already
I
made
thought
ours.
it was
made the last
September
one.
and March.
Okay, so we already made ours two for this year, okay.
If we get the call and bill.
So she's making up some money there. We've already got this towards it.
Then I won't see this.
This is the first time we've ever been proactive. Wow.
Okay, so are we approving something, what are we?
No, it's just part of this. Okay. Committee reports, public safety.
Yeah, I got Nick's report here. We sent it out here. 247 calls, 46 total cases, 49 arrests this year. 156 traffic violations. Part 1 crimes, which is like forgery, fraud, embezzlement, 80. And total Part 1 crimes, which is like assault, murder, and all that, larceny, 12. I'll hang this up outside, anybody else see it?
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Jeez. Moving right along on that.
We good?
Yes, yes, all right.
Infrastructure?
Yeah, I got, everybody's seen the lights coming in, looks great. Working on them daily. They had to do some work on a sewer line up on Highland. They cut it out, then we're gonna cold patch it for now. It looks really good the way they did it. They took their time and got it, looks real good. It was a 6-inch sewer line.
That's our guys.
Our guys, yep. And we're gonna have it hot patched in the spring, but right now we're gonna cold patch it and seal it. That's what we're gonna try to start doing every time we have any kind of issues. It's gonna be cut out. It's gonna be as neat as possible and resealed until we can get the hot patch into it. Let's see, changed 5 water meters. Had some water meter issues. Did some concrete work over here on Stewartstown Road. Had a nice drop off there. It turned out real nice. Did some dirt work on Sheepskin Trail. Down here was a nice, we had to put some drains in. It was pretty nasty down there. Did some 1 calls. Red meters, which you always do. We had a blockage on pump number 2 down there at the pump station, 4th Avenue. And it was some of the stuff that got stuffed down there. I don't know how a whole cow got down in there. But a whole cow got down in there.
Okay, you said cow.
I did too.
I didn't say
A
cow.
whole cow got shoved down there somehow. And it was trying to chew it up. But,
Poor cow.
When you say it, what happens?
it blocks everything and the grinder tries to grind it up and it's not going to. That's just,
And it just,
yeah. So they have to take and get down there, and luckily we have 2 ways of getting it, so it keeps working, but that one doesn't work until you get down and take it apart, and that's the bad part about that.
so the other one works.
Yeah, so,
Nice street done on Freeling Street.
was that?
What?
What's
Nice
that?
done
Oh,
on
like
Freeling
that?
Street.
Trying to get ready for you, Cindy.
That's right.
So, yep, and we did Freeling Street for Cindy.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you
And
very
I
much.
believe that's it.
That area that you filled in with the dirt and put the drain, is that swampy area you talked
Down
about
here.
last council meeting?
Yes. Yep.
Do you have any plans on going down the trail anymore?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it busy until it's done.
Code enforcement, Jack, do you want to do it?
There's a report in your mailbox.
Right, I got it.
That's about, yep, that's it.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
Sure, you can read it or you can just abbreviate it. I think it's been a pretty quiet month. One of the things we were interested in vacating that sweep ordinance and implementing a fee schedule on the IPMC, which I think we've done.
Right.
And I don't believe under the comment section of the code report there's anything much other than that. See on my copy here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's we're in good shape as far as that sweep in the IPMC. And it was a quiet week. Month, I guess well, since the last 2 weeks ago, we've had our engineer declare one structure unsafe, garage. We assisted the officer in the water shut off access with an obstruction. We cited Amera Brothers for that canopy over the gas station on the main street there with different kinds of metal hanging off the inside of it. Submitted another property, 115 Freeway. And that's about it for the month.
All right, well, thank you. Yeah, this is available if anybody wants to see it. All right, thank you, Jack.
Park.
Park.
Yes. All right, so, a couple weeks ago, Riverfront Park Associates, I submitted for another grant, an LSA grant, to pave the walking trail down at the park. Jack, you were correct, that it's supposed to be, an LSA is supposed to be applied for by municipalities, a government body, that kind of thing. So I got a letter, once everything was submitted, I got a letter from a Jonathan Brett, who is one of the head people at the LSA grant, wherever that's at. And I needed to ask Borough if you would sponsor us. The grant would be our responsibility as far as the Riverfront Park Associates. But in order for us to move forward, that we have to have a governing body sponsor us. So in order to do that, I had to type up a letter and also do a resolution for the $44,000 that would be needed to move forward with the Riverfront Park Associates LSA grant application.
So our sponsorship is just
Just your name,
the name.
just the name. Yeah.
Because the park's part of us, and so, yeah, so this is standard stuff.
Is that going around the park?
Yes, ma'am.
Amen.
So I make a motion that we sponsor River Park Association to go after the LSA grant.
Yes.
Hey, motion.
That,
I'll also make a motion to enter into the resolution.
Yeah, Anthony's made that motion.
Yeah, but it's, so, I gotta have two motions. Anthony made the one motion to support it, good. After we vote on that, then we need a motion to enter into the resolution. I need two motions.
Okay, we'll do the first one.
Okay, anybody second? Jack second, okay.
All in favor, say aye.
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 I'll make a motion to go into the resolution.
I'll second.
Second by Mitch. All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you,
Motion
John.
passed.
Thank you, Anthony.
Resolution.
That's the grant for the walkway thing?
Yes.
Lindy?
That's the VPR grant.
No, which is different. But since we were under park, that grant was part of park, so.
Forward, move forward.
You good?
Yep.
You done?
Yes, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Personnel, and we'll talk about that in executive session. Okay, unfinished business, 26 tentative budget. I don't know if we're ready to pass that yet.
Well, we better do something soon.
Well, I mean, this is basically, do we have here our tentative budget?
That's what this is.
Yeah.
That's what she sent me to.
Yeah, that's
print.
fine.
Okay.
I looked through it, I have no problems with it. I don't know why, we want to go ahead and pass it. I mean, I'm down for it. So,
You all right with that, Jack?
Yes, I am.
All right.
well, I'll make a resolution to pass the budget. The advertising, whatever.
Anthony makes the motion.
Okay. Second,
I'll second.
second by Mitch. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed?
Let me ask you, does that budget, does that entail a millage increase? Do we know?
We haven't decided that.
That's,
Okay.
That would be a resolution.
Because I need to know ASAP, because if not, I need to be able to get that. If you're gonna add a millage, I have to be able to advertise that.
that's on.
Yeah, yeah, it's on, yeah. There we go, it's on there, new business. So, I'm sorry. Coming attractions, Jack.
Blosser House. Jack, anything on Blosser House you wanna say?
Yeah. We're gonna decide how to sell it.
Well, I think that was the issue, what we're gonna do with it, whether we're gonna sell it or like kind of exchange it or do whatever we're gonna do with it.
Right.
So we wanna vote on this, or what do you wanna do?
Well, we're gonna sell it. How are we gonna sell it? Auction, whatever, with price for it, get it assessed. I mean,
I would suggest that no matter what we do, probably not a bad idea to maybe get an appraisal done, is to see how much it's worth. And that way we can decide if we auction it, if we sell it, whatever we do with it, we'll at least know what it's worth. And that way we know what direction to take. Now, an appraisal could, I see generally the prices for appraisals about 300-ish. So I think that's I would just suggest it's probably not a bad idea to see exactly. That way, if we sell it, however we sell it, we will then know what it's worth, what to expect.
yeah.
Well,
What do we need to do? We need a motion to that?
Well, Anthony wanted to say something. Anthony disagrees.
well.
He's having a conniption.
No. I'm getting tired of it.
Yes.
But economically, we had a offer of exchange of house for property. Property, I think we all agree, way more valuable than that house will ever be. Okay? So we're not voting on doing that, which is beyond my comprehension, because I think that would be an easy thing to do. Since the time we've had this offer, we spent money cleaning it. Now we want to appraise it. So we're just burning money, and with $6,747.82 in the general account,
What?
we do not have just a luxury of prolonging something like this all the time. It just fathoms me that it's just, I just feel that it's just a total misappropriation of growth for this borough.
Well, that's true. Last meeting, we discussed in theory, pretty thoroughly under borough code. You can't just exchange property.
Well, I thought we could. I thought that was what we did talk about.
Let me clarify, Jack. You can exchange under borough code. However, it has to be for a public, sort of like a municipal reason. It can't be, it could be, let's say we wanted to, I'll just give some examples that we could do a new park. We could do, maybe we wanted that as a parking lot for our municipal building. Maybe we wanted to build another municipal building. And we talked about, getting it to possibly to purchase, to build, some type of housing. And we even talked about having a housing authority. And it doesn't say anything about that we couldn't, but I don't know how we do that. I'm not trying to.
I mean, we could temporarily use it as a
We
parking lot.
discussed all that, which is stretching the definition that you can use it for municipal good, but nobody's followed up on that. We talked about threshold housing, nonprofit organization, and then the offer, I've never seen an offer. I've never seen an offer of paper, and I've never seen a municipal good, documented on an offer on paper, but we haven't moved forward with any of that.
I'll have one to us.
I don't know how to do I will be honest with you, I haven't the slightest idea how to do a housing authority. I don't,
But
that's
even if
beyond
we-
me.
Yeah, but even if we don't go to that
Yeah.
realm today, if we just take the property and use it as a parking lot for the borough, it's still more valuable to us as a borough than the house is. I mean, think about this. let's rationally think. You're gonna
It's
auction.
not about, I understand
I know,
the
but you're
value,
gonna
it's just
auction
about
off
the
a-
law.
No, we can use it as a parking lot, right? We can use it as a park. We can
If
use
it's a
it.
municipal, if it's a municipal good, if it's good
Right.
for the,
What if we decide that we wanna put a building of our own down there, right? It's still a benefit to this borough.
How are we gonna
What are
fund
we
that
gonna,
with $6,000?
what are we gonna get for this house? And realistic, I'm an investor, you're an investor, you own property, right? What would you get for this house? That you gotta gut it out, put all new electric, all new plumbing in, what's it worth? $1,000? $2,000? What, if we got more into it than what we're gonna get out of it?
I agree with all those things.
Okay,
Apparently someone thinks it's worth something, or we would have gotten an offer for a land swap.
But even if I agree with all those things, I can't circumvent what the statute says.
well, I understand that, but I'm saying,
How about, can we table this until we do more research?
Absolutely. But I
Let's do
don't
that,
think my
because
research
nobody
is
really put their feet to the ground and did research
No,
on
that's not true.
it. Well, I mean, you have, I'm
Yeah.
talking about like,
Okay.
we want to know more about this housing development, or whatever you want to call it, municipal authority. We need to learn more about this. I mean, we got 2 weeks before we jump in,
right, but I'm
We've been waiting
saying,
4 years, what makes a
Right.
big difference?
it doesn't, but what I'm saying is that even if we never do anything with it, and it just becomes a borough's property, it's still more valuable than a house. Is my point. To the borough. Because you don't know what's, could come up around it, which makes it more valuable.
Well, let's table it for next week.
You don't
Next
even,
week.
it's on the, we could just keep it on unfinished business. You don't even have to table it. You can just, there's no vote required.
Yes, I agree.
There's too much unknowns here.
We could just, we haven't decided either way, we can still work on it some more.
Well, I mean, when it comes down to it, if we wanted to do an auction, just do an auction. I mean, I like to see it gone. I like to see the whole thing resolved. I'm sure Jack would, I'm sure everybody would. If the borough doesn't want to take advantage of the opportunity, I will.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move, yeah, just move on.
Get it appraised and see what it's worth.
Lean on Big K,
Jack, that was like 22,000 and some bucks.
I think that was about right, the new lien on it. It's a new lien.
Oh, yeah, $2,150.85 as of February 1st, 2024. Do we need to put another one on there?
Yeah, I think that's the information that you received.
Okay.
A second lien.
Oh, so it says a Big K lien too? New lien for Big
Hey,
K?
Jack, have you heard anything
That was on Riverside.
from French about any of this?
I didn't send it.
I don't know when the sheriff's sale went off, no, that.
It went off on,
Grocery store.
is that 22nd?
Big K.
Is that?
It was a grocery store we put a second lien on.
Yes, that's right.
Was
Yeah.
the question on Big K, ownership?
No, it was,
Well,
I'm sorry.
my question was, I know that you had talked to Andrew about this and stuff. Have you heard anything about that or about the grocery store?
No, I got nothing new on that, and
That was Friday.
I need to follow up some more. I got nothing new on this Big K building,
Thursday.
or on the grocery store, and a sheriff's sale that went on.
Yeah, that was Thursday. Sheriff's sale?
Yes.
yeah.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
I don't know if the sheriff's sale took place. I imagine it did. I guess they could hypothetically could have,
It's online, it went online.
did it sell? Do we know? It sold?
No. I don't know. I'll get to work on it after Thanksgiving and find out.
Okay.
It's on there first.
I certainly had nobody get in touch with me, county.
Now here's what happens. If in fact, I don't know if they provided notice to us regarding our lien, but when you foreclose upon a piece of property, what happens is you're supposed to give notice to all the lien holders so that you become the first, lien holder on the property. The bank wants to be able to resell it to somebody without liens. And so if they gave us notice, I don't know if they did or not, But if they gave us notice, or at least say they gave us notice, then they can sell this property without liens. What I will do is we may want to reissue our lien after the foreclosure. So I will take a look at that. Because we may want to reissue our lien.
You want a copy of that?
After the sheriff's sale.
Yeah. Does that make sense, Jack? Do you see what I'm saying?
I guess, I mean, we got 3 properties that have been sold in the sheriff's sale or tax sale.
Different-
We have liens against, I don't think we received money from any of them.
Different animals, and they don't, neither of them would give us any money. So it's just a matter of us maintaining our lien on the premises. I'll take a look and see what happened, and I'll report back next meeting.
Yeah, the grocery store has a quite sizable lien, including a new one. And then Big K, I'm not sure how big a lien that is. They did make a payment one time, I think. But, yeah, Foodland, that might be in, around, it might be $6,000, $7,000. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Not on Big K.
I'll look at both of them, Jack.
All right.
With the LSA, we've done that, is that?
No, I have one more.
Okay.
Okay, so, I have been working on an LSA grant for the borough to redo the large holding tank or the finishing tank up at the water treatment plant. Also for a transfer pump, it's a clear well transfer pump. It transfers the clean water from the clear well pump to the big tank. Now the big tank needs a lot of revisions. The glass inserts need redone. I call them rivets on the outside need redone. The rings around the outside needs done. And the tank, and the transfer pump, all in the tune of $364,742.81. This is a non-matching grant. I need signatures or a motion for a resolution for that, because these LSA grants have to be submitted by November 30th for them to even be considered.
Right, and
Yes,
that's another matching.
this is non-matching.
I'll make the resolution.
Motion for the resolution.
Also,
Hold on, motion's on the table.
oh, I'm sorry.
Need a second?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, motion by Anthony, second by Mitch.
I got a quick question. How old is that tank?
36 years old. It holds 525,000 gallons.
36 years old. It needs rebuilt. I'll vote for that.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, we had, just to make it real quick, we had the people who does the tank come out and they went through it like they would an engine, engine builder would. And this is what they recommended to us. So
Yeah.
while it's recommended, I guess we're going to try to get a grant to get it taken care of.
Well, sure. The lifespan isn't that long. It's not forever.
Let me ask you a question. Is there possibilities in adding another tank?
We have another tank up there.
Oh, so we have 2 tanks?
Yes,
I guess
and
it's one
this
of the
comes
tanks.
to my financial
This is the first
commitment
one.
letter. It is not a matching grant, but I sat down with Art Capella the other day, and he walked me through this grant and what I had for it and everything. Even though it's not a matching, it looks better because, and I'll explain, once this tank gets decommissioned, they have to start using the little tank. So the little tank is going to keep it full. That plant's gonna have to run probably about 24/7 for about 30 days, 5 to 6 weeks. So, in other words, this is, and I figured out all the overtime. It's gonna be 16 hours a day to run the water plant as far as overtime. The overtime costs depending on how long it takes, could take 4 to 6 weeks for this large tank to get done. Overtime is gonna cost the borough between $14,400 and $21,600. That is for That's for a $30 an hour overtime wage. For it to look better, Art Capella actually recommended that I draw up a financial commitment letter for the borough to say, yes, we have no problem paying this fee. This is what the borough is willing to do as far as financially commit to this project by paying this overtime.
Yeah.
So I had to draw up a financial commitment letter, so I don't know if
Is that a
needs-
second resolution?
I don't think so.
So we can actually bring that out of our infrastructure money.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. So I just need a signature on, on both of these papers, a resolution and this commitment.
All right, so the resolution was made, right?
Yes.
Yeah, motion to enter into the, what it was, financial commitment letter?
Yes.
And then, wait, I got a quick question.
Yes.
That overtime commitment, do they consider that in a grant application in kind?
Yes.
Okay.
They said, Art Capella told me that it looks really good, even though it's not a matching, what the borough is willing to do to help out with these funds and with this LSA grant. It's like moving a foot forward.
Throw in a tip.
In kind.
Yes.
Well, I'll second that if nobody else did yet.
Yep.
I'll make the motion to enter into the agreement, and Jack, you want a second?
Yeah, I'll second that.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Just lots of fingers crossed. Yeah, that's it.
Well, you're doing it the right way, dealing with art.
Oh, absolutely. God bless you for doing all that work. That's a lot of time and effort to do that. You know, I wouldn't want to grant, right? That's, God bless you.
It has taken me hours.
I'm sure it has. Absolutely.
I'm on the right track.
Before we go to, she has,
Pardon?
she, on unfinished business, I know you're going down to the new business, but there's unfinished business that was never put back on the sheet. One of them being the bonding of the road.
Yep.
Where are we at with that?
I didn't do anything additional to that one since the last meeting.
So can we get how do we do that? Just,
We're gonna have to get it back on the agenda. I could still work on it without it being on the agenda, but if we're ever gonna get to a point where we need to vote on it, it'll have to be on the agenda.
okay, didn't I give you an example of a bonding of the roads?
Yep, you
Of
did.
another borough?
Yep.
Can you send me the study of how
Well,
it's done?
what the last time we left it was, is that I needed to get in touch with PennDOT because the issue was, yes, I said that we needed a study, but there were some roads that had weight limits on already. The question I had was, if they already had weight limits on them, could we then move forward with bonding them because they already have weight limits? And we cited some roads. And so what I said I wanted to do was I wanted to just at least verify with PennDOT that that was permissible before we move forward with that, and I hadn't done that yet. So we'll do that.
There's some other ones, but I forgot.
That was the big one though.
Yeah.
Anthony, I should put on here for Angelica, please keep anything that's unresolved on unfinished business. So I did put that on here for her.
You good? Millage increase.
That's what I brought up earlier. Why it's so important is because if we increase the millage is, I have to do it by ordinance. And what that means, I have to advertise an ordinance. It's not a very difficult ordinance to do. It's one page, but I still have to advertise it and I still have to have it in the newspaper for enough time to be considered at our next meeting if we're not gonna have another meeting by the end of the year. So I need to know what if we're gonna add millage so I can advertise an increase. Yeah, I know that Fair Chances that increased their millage. I had already done that ordinance in October and we'll vote on it at our December meeting. So it's just something I need to know so that I can do procedurally what needs to be done in case we are gonna add to our millage. I'm not saying we are, I don't know if we are, but if we are, someone's gonna tell me. That makes sense.
Jack,
Yeah, what?
where are you at on this millage? You want to increase it?
With the budget we're gonna live with, I suppose we don't have to, but I'll let everyone know, we're gonna be behind next year for sure. I mean, this tax millage provides all the funding. It goes into the general fund. It's got nothing to do with water, sewage, and we can do it now or we can do it later. I think if we do it later, we're gonna be in line with the school district who hasn't raised there for a while. You got any insight into that, Doug?
I don't know what they're gonna do, Jack. The reason why is because there's all the hullabaloo now about closing schools. They're either gonna have to close the school or they're gonna have to raise taxes. So either way, it's something they don't wanna do.
Well, if we can't close, there's
Right.
not much in the borough we can close if we don't have tax revenue. I mean, we might be looking at that next year. What can we close?
Well, you know, I'll be the bad one, Jack. I don't mind. You know, I know what we have, we all know what we have in the, well, we all know we have in the bank account. We all know the bills we have. We all know there's a struggle every single day. We all know that even raising it by, was it half a mil, only brings in the borough, what, 25 grand?
It's not much.
You know, that's it. That's all that brings,
9,000.
how much?
9,000 is what brought in last time.
9,000.
9,000?
That was a half a mil.
Half a mil, only brought in $9,000?
Yeah, about 9 or 10, and probably closer to 10.
So we know a half mil brings in roughly $9,000 or $10,000. A meal brings in roughly 19 to 20. So
About 20, yeah.
yeah, I mean, you know, economically, you know, it's part of being fiscally responsible. Is sometimes you have to increase stuff. I don't want to increase taxes. That means I got to pay more.
Me too.
You know, but it's just, I think it's something that we need to do. You know, we haven't been able to get any kind of other sources of income coming into the borough. So I mean, I think it's a necessity.
Yeah, I do too. It's been 3 years. Prior to those 3 years, it was 5 years. I mean, the cost of living is going up a lot every year.
So
I'd be happy if the council would accept a half mil increase. I think we need a full mil. But I think to remain stagnant is ignoring reality.
I agree. What's your opinion?
I mean, I could see going up. No, I wouldn't go more than 1 mil on anything.
No, I'm with you, Joe.
I mean, I understand we need general fund money. We get $140,000 a year
It's
to
nothing.
run this town.
Nothing.
That's not enough.
No.
And I don't see where this is gonna help out enough to, I mean, it's gonna have to help out. So we have to make it happen.
How many of the employees are paid out of the general fund?
I don't know.
I'm gonna make a motion then, Jack. I'm gonna make a motion that we do go ahead and raise it a mil, and there it is.
Just by seeing this.
I mean, yeah.
That motion.
He seconded.
Jack seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Now you need a second motion to direct the solicitor to advertise an ordinance stating that the Borough of Point Marion intends to increase their millage by 1 mil.
I'll make that motion.
1 mil.
1 mil.
One, right?
One.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I second that.
Motion by Anthony, second by Jack. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed?
Thank you all for, whether it was yes or no, thank you for giving me an answer because that helps immensely from my knowledge about what to do. Because it worries me this time every year, I need enough time to get this stuff done. So,
You know, and it's not, I just want people to know, it's not the fact that we want to raise the mill, we just don't have the money. That's the bottom line.
It's a big change. We talked about whether we want to move the 22nd date. It says, on the agenda, it says 2nd but it's
Well, it
22nd.
says
The
date
second meeting.
change for second
Meeting.
December
Meeting.
meeting.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
confused about that too. The second meeting, the second December meeting. When's the second meeting in December?
When is the first one's what?
To me, the first, or no, it wouldn't be the first, it would
It
be,
would be the
22nd.
second meeting, the 20-some.
That's
I can tell
The
you.
22nd.
is what it's scheduled for.
What about that prior Friday?
The 19th?
Nineteenth or eighteenth?
Jack, I'd rather have it on Thursday than Friday because there's so much stuff going on. Maybe, I don't know if something going on with our church on Friday.
Sure.
I'd rather have it on a Thursday.
That'd be like December 18th?
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
that's fine with me.
everybody's busy, I know that.
Wednesday is the only bad day, Wednesday is the only bad day for me.
It'd be Thursday. It'd be great.
So I'll make a motion that we change that 22nd date meeting to the 18th.
That's 6:30.
The 18th.
Is that enough time for your stuff, Jack, or,
Yeah, it's enough time for my stuff. That's assuming well, I have no reason not to be able to get it done.
All right. Well, second a motion for the 18th.
okay, motion by Anthony, second by Jack to change the meeting date to the 18th of December for the second regularly scheduled council.
It'd be Thursday, the 18th.
Yeah, 6:30.
December the 18th.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Does anyone know what our millage is right now?
4.25.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
4.25,
Yeah, we good up.
5.25.
All right,
Everybody's ready.
got the last,
What, yeah, fair chance raised theirs.
You good?
yeah. Contract license?
Yeah, that, I'm working on that one, I'll have that one too for everybody. That one, I just didn't get it done yet.
The contract license?
Yep, but it's done, yeah, I'll have an ordinance for it.
And I want to emphasize that. The other day, I saw somebody here working on a roof that it just, we gotta have something. Somebody that's gonna do something, because this guy had no fall protection, no nothing. You know, I mean, just, we need to be covered here.
Okay. Do we have a draft ordinance?
Yeah, I'm working on it, Jack. So it will, I'll have it coming up in the next meeting.
Okay, we have a fee schedule on that, I think we talked about a fee for that, $50?
Yeah, is that what you wanna do, $50 for the fee?
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's how it's run.
That was my next question.
Yeah, good for a year.
Yeah,
When you're doing a draft ordinance, though, it needs to be in there that they should have a license in the state of this state.
yeah.
To work. If they don't have a license in this state, then we also gotta figure out how that's gonna work, because the way I picture this is if they walk through that door, or they get a license, they have to present to us a state license.
Yeah,
If they have a state license, then we'll give them a license, with no questions asked for
Right.
$50. But another thing is if who's gonna be able to say to the contractor that's working out here, hey, stop, you know, I need you to go get a city, get your license.
maybe code enforcement?
Well, code enforcement's not here all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that should be the
Council.
borough employees, council. I mean, all gotta have the ability to say, okay, wait a minute, hey, I know you don't have a license.
Constable Jack?
You gotta go get a license, you know? And then we gotta have a fee if they decide not to go get a license. And how do we stop work? How do we do a stop work order?
But we're gonna raise that.
I mean, all that has to be in place. That, hey, okay, well, we've told you to, if you're not doing it, here's your stop work order,
Right.
you know?
Now, if this is passed,
Oh,
how
yeah, that
are
would
we
include
going
all
to
office
handle it? Us ladies here.
We'll have like a contract or something, and then you can say that, if the guy comes in and says, you know, here's my license, here's this, then you just say, I need $50, and then, you know. Now, if they come in and say, you don't have 50, it's like, hey, I can't do this, you'll have to talk to Mitch.
Talk to me.
Anthony.
Yeah, it's
Well, we're not there yet, but we'll come up with some kind of form for you guys.
So they won't even talk about it if we
Yes, I agree with you, Jack. We do need
To
to,
me, the borough employee comes to me and I'm doing something, says you got a work permit, I say go fly a kite. Then what?
well, we need to have some way to do a stop work order, a cease and desist.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then it has to be penalties involved with that.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's probably civil, right? Not criminal.
Yeah, that's a good question. Now, that what I don't know off the top of my head is whether that's what you just said, Anthony, is in the ordinance. I just don't have it right in front of me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll find, I'll have it for you. We'll talk about what's in there, what isn't, and what we'll need to do.
Yeah.
well, I'm sure we're not the only one.
No. City of Pittsburgh has one, most places have one.
Really, all that we need to do is copy their format. You know, no need to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
You good?
They have one?
You good? Okay, anything else before we go to executive session? Before they leave, I have Helmut's number, but I don't know if I have your phone number. What I'm trying to figure out is how, for this public training, I've talked to Angelica about how to get you in because you're not on the roster yet, but there's gotta be a way to do that. And once I figure it out, I'll let you know. This is for that PBS training. Okay. Chair, accept a motion to go to executive session.
I'll make a motion.
Motion